welcome everyone to this week's edition of Hassel's Review. This week we're going to review none other than Retro Card X-Men Uni Wolverine. And yes, she did say that was a mouthful. So, let's move forward. So back in the 60s when the X-Men were created, everyone knows they had the classic blue and gold, blue, yellow, however you want to put it, uniforms. You know, as time moved on, of course, everybody had to be original and have their own uniform, so forth and so on. So, you know, Stan moved forth and everybody got uniforms. Well, in the 80s, it got to be a really cool movement here or there where, you know, Chris Claremont brought back the X-Men uniforms. And occasionally, if someone had battle damage to their uniform, or if, you know, it was a special team mission, everybody would wear the classic blue gold. So now Marvel Legends in the retro phase is doing a wave of these. You know, we got a Banshee coming, you've got Forge, you've got Jubilee, Storm, Gambit. You know, there's like 2-3 packs coming. Psylocke, I apologize. And then you got also the Wolverine retro card that we are doing here today. Now, all in all, the packaging is pretty retro card looking. I mean, it's got the 90s written all over it. Looks great. I enjoy it. I thought it was pretty neat. It makes me feel like a kid again, like you just went into KB Toys and picked up, you know, Toy Biz Wolverine. It's just really neat looking. It looks good. You know, front and back, you got the basic Art Deco, you got the pose, you got the other figures in the line, and so forth. But when you pull him out, then you get to the meat and bones of the other thing. You got 2 sets of hands with claws, without claws. Then you got 2 heads, one Berserker Wolverine, one I'm standing here ready to be Hugh Jackman Wolverine. So, that being said, almost everyone goes with the Berserker Wolverine and claws. I mean, who wants straight-faced Wolverine and no claws? However, the one problem with this figure that I have noted and have seen is the claws. The claws do look jacked up. These claws are better than claws in prior history, I will say, but the getting them the way they should be on both hands for all 6 claws is always a nightmare. You got like 1 or 2 on each hand that look really good. On mine, there was a hand where there was some paint flaws, so it almost looks like you got the little metal pieces on the fist there, but then yellow and then the knife sticking out. So that I wasn't too pleased with. I will say the figure itself, all in all, it's a solid figure. It's a I give it a 4 out of 5 Hassels, maybe 4.5. It's a solid figure. I like it. I can't wait to get the other 3 packs where I can open them and have them all together. He looks great on my X-Men shelf with, you know, the other guys I have out so far. We share a picture here. But I mean, he's a pretty solid figure. I mean, he's got some posability. He's the right, you know, build. He's shorter than everyone, which is one thing I always like in a Wolverine figure. Shorten him up, make him a little stockier. I mean, let's face it, if your damn bones was laced with adamantium, you would not only have some guns like what Logan does, but you're pretty damn strong. So, I mean, you're going to be jacked the fuck up. I mean, you're basically pumping iron every time you jerk off. So, it is what it is. But, all in all, pretty solid piece. Looks great. The everything but the claws, like what I'm pointing at right here. They shit the bed with those. This one, I've straightened out a little bit. It looks a little better. This one, there's no hope. I learned with an old man Logan figure that I opened a while back, don't play with the claws a whole lot trying to straighten them up, because there's very little hope for straightening these things up without breaking them off. So, to keep from having to have 2 hands where he's like this and no claws, snicks what we want, I just left it how it is. Like I said, pretty solid figure. I'm happy with it. You should be happy with it. If you pick the damn thing up, open it, let it breathe. Yes, I got some on the wall. I'm a hypocrite. However, you don't have to be. You can open them up. Let them breathe, baby. Let them breathe. So that being said, we'd like to give a shout out to our sponsor, the Zone Collectibles, 305 North Main Street, Tifton, Georgia. They'll be happy to hook you up with all your nerdy needs. And if you go see them on March 18th, they are celebrating their 5-year anniversary. It is massive. They're going to have all manner of things there. Daniel Garcia is coming up of Cyber Ronin. Huge thing. I think the 501st is going to be there. He's going to have major. This asshole may even be there doing a show. We don't know yet, but we may. So, that being said, check them out. Go check out our boy Big Rob, who has a new video up on Big Rob's House of Entertainment and No Chinese Food. Give him a shout out. Let him know your boys Hassel and Monster sent you over there. We love to help him out. He's great. He's very entertaining. Check it out. You'll love it, no doubt. Check out our show, of course, the Nerdy Man Room Show on Roku TV via Southern Joy Media. And hit us up on the YouTube channel, baby. Come on. Give us some love. Hit them likes, subscribe, share, hit the button, the bells, and all the whistles. Because when we hit 250 subscribers, and we're getting close, we're going to give away an H4 Tom Morgan autographed Michael Myers mask. It don't get much cooler than that. It's authentic as fuck. Just an appreciation from us to you guys to let you know that, hey, we love you and we appreciate you. So with that being said, live nerdy instead of metal.